Welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. Today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra Jungle Assault Ripcord. Now, after the Rise of Cobra series, they kind of switched over to a new series they labeled Pursuit of Cobra. And the idea behind that series was it was 4 special missions, and different figures were outfitted different ways for each of the 4 missions. One being City Strike, one being Desert Assault, one being Arctic Threat, and one being Jungle related. So the character likenesses carried over from Rise of Cobra for the most part, at least at the beginning. And what they did is they just outfitted them for different missions. And that's where this figure came in. This was actually one of the harder figures to find because that last Rise of Cobra, first Pursuit of Cobra line didn't really make it to retail fully, I guess. I'm not aware of the full story behind it. I actually managed to pick this up from a regional toy show, not a convention type thing, just one big old toy shop that has a regional get-together. Pick this up loose. So what you see is what I got, and you know what? It's more than enough to display it, so let's get into it. We're going to start with the accessories. So we have a pump action, well, actually no, this is a semi-auto shotgun. Got a large drum for the ammunition. You pull the trigger, it fires a shell, or fires a round. Looks like it's got a 203 adapter under it, but that is really awkward. I mean, it's a nice looking weapon. The squared off upper kind of gives it that saw look. 203 kind of gives it that, what was I smoking when I designed this weapon look. The general shape kind of has that M16 M4 look. It's a good looking weapon. He has a hat. In fact, it's one of the greatest hats the Army will never let you wear. Although I did get to wear one while I was overseas. This came from Injection Mold Slot 2, if anybody's interested. It is a rubbery type plastic and has a nice digital camo style pattern on it. Now, he did come with other weapons, but those are the ones I have right now. Looking at the figure, oh, I'm sorry. He does come with the traditional Rise of Cobra stand, Ripcord. G.I. Joe logo underneath, dog tag look. I love these stands. Looking at the figure, he looks like Marlon Wayans got really high and can't get off the couch. But without the giggles. Like, dude, I got the munchies and somebody stole my Funyuns. Not cool. As far as the paint goes, hair's on there nicely. A little bit of scuffing on the top, but I think that's from the hat going on and off. A little bit away from the ear line, too. The eyes, like I said, they're off-center. Like, he's not cross-eyed. What's the opposite of cross-eyed? Where they look apart. And he's looking up. Ugh. But at least the pencil mustache and the little thin goatee are on there. So the uniform itself is this digital camo pattern, which I think was done really well. All the way around. Paint-wise, I'm not seeing any huge paint issues with it. There is apparently a second color mix in there. It's just not showing up as well in some areas. Okay, up on the sleeves, he's got the Velcro slots for attaching patches. Black tack gloves with what looks like the steel shod knuckles. This side, he's got a Joe logo patch on the Velcro section. He's got a load carrying vest. load bearing vest, however you want to refer to it. They painted the buckles that enclose it. He's got a holster up here with a non-removable weapon. Paint detail on the strap there. Paint detail on this closure. None on the magazine pouches. Another one up here on this tab for this pouch. Along the back here, the straps themselves. Various straps have paint details. Closure tabs have paint details. He's got another holster molded over here with another non-removable weapon. On this side, you can see where it actually closes. And there is a painted on what looks like a grenade, maybe. It's not well detailed. So, pants, yeah, he's got the multiple pouches on them. A little bit of smudging on this one. And then for the boots, just traditional black combat boots. So, articulation-wise, as with most Joes, 4-inch Joes, he's got a little bit of up and down. This one actually has a little bit of tilt and some rotation. Arm hinges up, above 90, full rotation. Single jointed elbow, comes up beyond 90. Rotation at that elbow. Hands rotate. And I do not believe that these, these are just rotation. There are no hinging on these. There is a waist joint up underneath. If you look through the vest there, you can see he's got the body armor underneath. So you get rotation, a little bit of front and back, but nothing's going to hold with this vest over it. As for the legs, T-hook, so comes out that far, forward that far, back a bit. Double jointed knee, has great range to it. Foot rotates. Hinges back that far, forward that far, and yeah, there's no rocker. So, let's get him geared back up. I'm trying to remember how I originally had him displayed. This hand is not very tight. You actually get a better grip up here on the 203 than you do the actual pistol grip. So there he is, geared up and ready to go. So, what do you say we get him up on a shelf? And there you have it. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.